Okay, and we are basically ready to start what I think is the weirdest route you can do, which is going to be on the short path where we're going to do every single extra thing that we can. We're going to end up with like half-done spells, even though we have no spell book. Oh no, you do need to have the spell book to do that. Yeah, half-done spells. We're never going to cast any of the spells. We're going to fully finish one of the spells, even though we're never going to use it. It's pretty funny. All right, so let's get started. Get my insignia ring. Move the plank and get my coin. Now, I'm going to do things a little differently because we're going for max points. Instead of getting info from Ali, I'm going to go to the castle and get an audience with the Wazir. Talk to them, and then prove that I'm a friend of the princess.
Alexander.
They let Captain Saladin know, and he's like, okay, you can talk to the Wazir, and then I do. And because of my skipping, all you're really going to see is Shamir look back and forth a few times, and then that's it. And Saladin put his sword back in its sheath. It's funny to me. Blink and you'll miss it. Good, I learned a lot. Okay, bye. Okay. Now we're gonna go to Ali in the bookstore, so he can tell us to talk to the ferryman to learn more about the land of the Green Isles. And now we're going to do a bunch of stuff in here at the same time. So we only need to talk to him once. He immediately tells us.
Good days.
Okay. Now let's read the love poetry book. Let's pick up the love poetry page.
Alexander picks. It's the ice.
Ask about the spell book.
How much?
Pick up the boring book.
Alex.
Now let me do my first points check here. So I should be at 14. Good. Okay. Let's go talk to the ferryman and learn about the magic map. Goodbye. Enjoy your roses. It's a genie in disguise. Here's my follower alert on this channel.
Hey, stranger, come join me.
That is actually what plays when someone follows, as you heard earlier.
That's... Excuse me.
All right. My track record's pretty good with clicking on that guy accurately.
What is it?
He's very easy to miss.
I'm a bit.
Talk to him once and you're good.
I.
Get the rabbit's foot. And we're out of here. I'm at 17, right? Now we're going to make friends with Jalo. So he's reading in the bookstore.
Good.
We got to talk to him once.
Good days.
And he's like, I can't talk to you. I'm too worried about the princess. So Alice is like, the princess? You prove again you're a friend of hers. And then he's like, oh, she mentioned you. You're cool. So we become friends. And he tells us about what's going on. And then he leaves. Now let's go get a mint. I'm going to have to wait to watch him walk off the screen. Yeah. I can't act until he's gone. You can actually follow him all the way back to the castle, which, you know, I'm going to do that. Actually, I'll save that for the, nah, it's a max point run. I'll show this off, because this is something very few players ever see. Since this is one of the max point runs, I'll show this little kind of thing. It doesn't give you any points, but it's a little extra that's very rarely seen. Follow him all the way back to the castle, and he'll actually talk a bit with the guards before they let him in.
Good day, Jalo. Greetings, my fine furred friends.
That's all. Very simple. But yeah, I'll show that off on both of my max point runs. So why not? Little tidbit that very few players see organically. Okay, so I should have 21 points. Very good. It's time to do pawn shop things.
Good.
Good. Let's get a mint.
Alexander.
Let's talk to him for another little detail that few people see, because they usually do stuff in a different order. But I'm going to basically talk to him so that he tells me about the map. He puts the map on the counter, but before I trade for it, I'm going to trade the coin for the 4 pawn items, I guess you could say. And if you do it in that order, the magic map will be here along with everything else. Although if you tried to trade for it with the coin...
How about that map?
Oh no, a single coin would never do in exchange for the magic map. Please, choose from one of my other 4 counter items, sir.
There we go. That's something that very few people hear. So let's get the mechanical nightingale. Okay. Now trade the ring for the map.
Would you?
That also reminds him that he has magical junk he needs to throw away, because we reminded him about the map. He actually mentions it the first time you talk to him when he brings the map out. Here he's getting drunk off the mint, the game telling you that he gets drunk on mint. So now we're going to leave the pawn shop, walk off the screen, and walk back to trigger him throwing out that magical junk. Then we're going to go through his garbage and get some magical stuff. That is not junk. Invisible ink. Okay. I should be at 30 points now. Very good. And we are ready to make our first island hop. I'm going to go to the Isle of the Sacred Mountain.
Alex.
Okay, pick up the
Alex.
Flower of Stench
Alex.
and Nightmare's Feather, even though we're never going to see Nightmare. Now we go to the Isle of Wonder.
Alex.
I should have 33. Good. I'm going to talk to the Sleepy Oyster.
Why?
We're going to offer to read to him to help him get to sleep.
If you're
In the course of doing that, we see why he's having trouble. It's because the pearl in his mouth is irritating his mouth.
Alex.
We'll grab it, and he instantly feels better and goes to sleep. We got the pearl. Now, let's go deal with the gnomes. The sense gnomes. I should be at 36. Good. Tom Tro. Smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
Alex.
Grovenor, I think is his name. Grovenor. So weird.
Alexander.
I'm going to wind the mechanical nightingale extremely slowly, like 5 times slower than he does at any other point in the game. This is a pretty little song. Now it's time for Grump Frump. The taste gnome. Give him the mint.
Alexander.
I just choke him with the pearl. Trilly dilly. You would think that the rabbit's foot or feather will work, but only the rabbit's foot works. Bill Batter. The sight gnome. We fool him with the invisible ink. We disappear momentarily. He's like, there's actually nothing here. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Let's go away. Which is understandable.
Alexander.
Okay. So we should have 46. Very good. Grab the incomplete sentence.
Alexander.
We'll go talk to Black Widow. Pull on her loose thread to distract her. Take the book page. It says love. It actually doesn't stay in your inventory, thank God. Because your inventory gets cluttered enough. Okay, now we examine the book piles because we want a rare book for the spell book. Bookworm comes out and is like, what the hell? He asks you if you have a bunch of different things, one of which is the correct thing, which is kind of funny. But it's not the first thing he says, it's right in the middle of the list, which is kind of funny. Okay. Let's head over to the garden. Get rotten tomato. Get the iceberg lettuce.
Alexander.
With his usually celebratory yell. And get the Red Queen scarf. She leaves it behind after they argue. And if you try to be nice and return it to the knights, they let you know that actually she dropped the scarf on purpose. She just thinks that's a cool thing to do. They always cracks me up. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that part of doing this. It's pretty funny. I mean, there's no T. He says ye gads, but I just cut him off at the ye. But yeah, he lets you know, it's like, actually, yeah, she did that on purpose. So just keep it and consider it a gift. Let's go to the Isle of the Beast. He doesn't want to use the road for some reason. That's fine. Or the path. Off to the Isle of the Beast we go. We already got a lot of extra shit in our inventory compared to the short minimum. Talk to the dangling participle. And get him to come with us by talking to him and then using the incomplete sentence. Which is actually complete.
Hello.
It's a mistake by the game.
Alex.
The game considers where are you going to be an incomplete sentence that's completed by saying where are you going to instead. But it's generally considered grammatically correct to not have the to at the end. Got him, yeet. So it's actually backwards, but doesn't really matter. Okay, let's use the iceberg lettuce on the boiling pond.
Hoping to cool.
Get the hunter's lamp.
Ouch!
The pond.
And get the brick. Here's the genie disguised as the gardener. I'm going to do the glitch I always do here, which is to walk away while you're picking up the brick.
You are good.
Which is always looks really funny to me. Okay. I should have 61 points now. Very good. Okay. Back to the Isle of Wonder. And use the dangling participle on the book piles to get the rare book. You could also talk to the book piles or touch them to get Bookworm to come out and then give it to him. But this is more efficient.
Hello, book.
And this guy is actually a dangling participle. It's kind of funny. Here's a rare book. Okay. Now let's go ahead and read the rare book.
Alexander.
Got a point for doing that. And you find out that it's the book that love on the page triangle is from, because you can see the page border is the same. Don't know how that happened. If the book was in there, how did a page scrap of it end up outside? But oh well. Off to the Isle of the Crown. To do things. First thing we're going to do is charm Casima's Nightingale, Sing Sing, with the Mechanical Nightingale. Sing Sing is at the crossroads here. There she is. It's kind of easy to miss her.
Alexander.
And you can click this spot even if she's currently flying around. This is still considered the hot spot for her. She flies down lower. Now she's more receptive to you. Hooray. Now you can give her things to give to bring to Cosima. But first thing I'm going to do is trade my pearl that I got. It's valuable enough that he's going to complain about no mints, whatever. Goodbye. Pawn shop owner considers the pearl valuable enough that he'll trade you back your ring for it, so you get to have your ring and the map. It's pretty cool. And I'm immediately going to get rid of the ring again. Now that I got my ring back. Oh, wait a minute. I had to do something else in there. Whoops. Minor mistake.
Good day.
Actually, yeah, I want to do some other things. Several other things. All right, so let's give the nightingale back.
Would you?
Get the flute.
Alex.
I'll take.
The flute?
The flute?
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Now let's go trade the rare book for the spell book. Jalo's there. They have a chat. He updates Alexander a little bit more, and then he leaves again. You don't get any points for that. It just happens automatically if you've befriended him. And you walk into the bookstore when he's there. Give me a spell book. Thank you. I'll absorb its knowledge without reading it. Okay. I should be at 71 now. Very good. Now. We're going to give Sing Sing my insignia ring. Basically letting Cosima know that I'm here. Because she knows that this is my ring.
The nightingale.
And here's the genie in the form of a snake spying on us. Got a little cutscene where she hisses at her bird a little bit. Okay. Brings back Cosima's hair ribbon. Get the ribbon. And then we'll get a hair from the ribbon by using the hand on it.
Alexander.
I have her hair. Now we're going to give the love poem. Have another thing. We're going to get to see Cosima's sprite blush a little bit, which is kind of cute. Look at her cheeks.
What?
Kind of funny. Okay. She wrote a note in record time. Sing Sing brings it back. Grab it. You read it automatically. Okay. I should have 78 points now. Very good. We're off to the Isle of Wonder again.
Alexander.
Gotta fix this thing on my chair at some point. Anyway. Okay. Let's go to the garden. Get the teacup.
Alexander.
And use the flute on the wallflower so they dance. And you can get the hole in the wall. I'll be right back.
Alexander stops playing the flute.
He's decided he hates the flute. Okay. I should be at 82 now? Good. Back to the Isle of the Crown. Because that is all the flute is good for. So we're immediately trading it away again. Since it's the last thing I used, it's right up here. So that's convenient.
Would you?
Tinderbox, please. And we are off to the Isle of the Sacred Mountain to solve the Cliffs of Logic. For any of these, you can use the eye or the hand to kind of activate the puzzle. But since you need the hand to do stuff here, I usually use the hand to activate it as well. Okay. Master of Languages will S-O-A-R. Soar. Back to the tedious climbing. Four men standing in a row. Third from the left and down you go. The rest in order move you on. The youngest, the oldest, and the second son.
Alexander examined
The Sacred Forge, I always forget what one of them is.
the stone.
But it's Azure, Tranquility, Air. And I think the last one's Sky? I don't remember. I feel like Sky is too close to Air, so I feel like I'm wrong, but it's the only other thing I can think of. Maybe if I remember, I'll look that up before I start the long max route.
Alexander. This.
Now, when we get to the top, the genie's in disguise as an old woman. Normally, you either have to wait 30 seconds, and that's if you skip her dialogue instantly. It's 30 seconds for her to go away so you can do the next thing you want to do. Or we can climb down and climb back up, which thankfully you only have to do one screen, but still. That only saves about 4 seconds, unfortunately. It's still very tedious. Okay.
Alexander.
Just basically make him turn around instantly and go back up. And then once the cliffs are done, going here takes you here immediately. Alright.
Alexander arrives at the top of the cliffs, somewhat winded after his...
Should be at 87. Good. Okay, let's go into the dark cave.
Alexander.
Something I only learned recently after doing these test runs is that
Alexander.
the tinderbox doesn't need to be clicked on Alex to light. You can click it anywhere.
Alexander.
So slight optimization. You don't have to go looking for a sprite or for his eyes later in the catacombs. Okay, get the peppermint leaf. Something a lot of players also don't know is that you don't need the tinderbox on the way out, only on the way in. Because I guess because this is being shown by daylight, the game is like, okay. 91? Very good. Let's be captured. I have a quick chat.
Either.
What? It's safety save time. I don't want to have to do all this again. Okay. Short, max, safe, data, start. Okay. All right, so let's go get the skull. We go north twice. 1, 2. East twice. 1, 2. And north once.
Alexander.
Grab the skull, which I will not be using. And then go to the floor tile puzzle. South, west twice. 1, 2. North and west. Three roses laid upon the bower, a scythe for he who cuts the flower, a crown, a dove, most noble race, thy bones may sacred this dread place. Make sacred. Okay.
The door.
Alright, relax. North once to get the shield.
Alexander takes the
Takes the shit. Old coins. North 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then west twice. 1, 2. There they are, glinting, glittering.
Alexander.
Now ceiling trap time. East twice, once, twice. South and east. I hate this music.
In a desk.
It's like the drowning music in Sonic. Just makes you anxious. Okay. East twice. 1, 2. North and east to fall down to the lower level. Where we're going to do more complicated walking. Some cartoon gravity here. And again, I always thought that my aim was just good. Because I never failed to click the tinderbox on Alex. But it turns out it didn't matter. You can click the tinderbox wherever.
Aha!
Alexander lights the extinguished torch and puts his tinderbox away.
Okay, I should have 101 points. Very good. Okay, we're going to the spy room. This will be a long walk. West 5 times. 1, 2, 3. There's a rat jam in there. 4, 5. Another rat jam. Another one. South. South. East. Narrator tells me that Minotaur sounds really loud. We put the hole in the wall here. Check him out. See the Minotaur activating his secret lever to open his lair. Hole in the wall, scared, runs away.
Wow.
Narrator's like, I hope he makes it home. Yeah, it seems pretty unlikely. He is dead. He's as good as dead. Now the long walk to the tapestry room. West 3 times. 1, 2, 3. South twice. 1, 2. Then east. South. East twice. East once. Twice. North. East. I feel like I almost have this memorized. North. North. And here we are. Activate the latch. Walk in. Let's talk to Celeste this time.
Gallantly offers the lady his aid.
Can I be of some assistance?
Lady Celeste looks up at the sun.
She says the same stuff after that. That's pretty funny, though.
Look.
Look. And that's the end of the catacombs. That was a genius spying on us in the form of a crow. Mini conversation. We go chat with the Oracle. Wow, it's Cassima. Wow, it's bad. Here, have radioactive water. I should be at 113 once I get down here. Very good. Let's safety save here. End. Okay. Catacombs end. Go to the Isle of the Mists. It was on the map. It was not on the map before, but now it is. Because it's a spooky secret island. We're coming here to steal some stuff from the druids. Alright, relax. A lump of coal. A scythe.
From the east.
A swift exit. Bye. Off to the Isle of the Beast. I'm going to bypass the second and third magical trap. I sleep. Okay. Get a white rose. Summon the magical hedges. And use the scythe to unsummon the magical hedges. He. The more excited he the second time. Beach just comes out. It's like, you're cursed now. You were kind of dumb to come over here. But if you find someone for me, then we'll both be free.
Alexander.
Off to the Isle of the Crown. Okay. Let's go talk to Beauty, who I've barely laid eyes on this whole run. She's gonna make this white rose magically disappear.
Pardon.
Aha! Bye. Now Beast Ring. Let's go! Here comes the weasel, quote unquote.
What?
It doesn't look like a weasel to me. I always thought it was a salamander or a newt or something like that, but apparently, officially, that's a weasel. I don't see it. Okay. Bye. Get another white rose.
Alexander.
You don't get points for that, but you will get points for doing something with it later. Let's go back to the Isle of Wonder. Okay. Time to gather ingredients for spells I will not be carrying. Use a teacup on the swamp edge. That is not a teacup. Okay. Had a little trouble there. That's funny. And then rotten tomato on bump on a log. There you go. She's gonna throw a tomato at the bump, at the stick. Then they're both gonna throw swamp ooze back at bump, which I will collect. Where's my teacup?
Alexander fills.
Okay. Let's get a milk bottle.
Alexander.
Dogwood tree. Get it?
Apparent.
You can use the milk bottle on any of these. Now we'll use the hunter's lamp on any of the ones that are crying.
Alexander.
And thankfully the game turns off the crying sound loop after that. I'm collecting water for the make rain spell, which I will be casting, but I will not be using. Okay. Let's put the sacred water in the lamp.
Alexander pours
Cool.
the contents of the.
Let's get the drink me bottle, which is sitting here.
Alexander picks up.
And let's give the lump of coal to the White Queen, so that they both have a lump of coal to give at the wedding. Here you go. At first it stops their argument, but then the Red Queen notices that the one I just gave her is bigger than the one she already had, and they start fighting again. And that's why Alex shrugs here, which is kind of funny. That's pretty funny. Okay. Do I now have 140 points? Yes, indeed. Good. Back to the Isle of the Beast to do more pointless spell things. Which is funny to me, considering I'm doing the short path. But we gotta get those points. So back to Beast's kind of courtyard. Get some falling water in the lamp.
Alex.
Okay, now let's go ahead and cast the Make Rain spell. Just for fun. So I will not be using it.
Cloud.
This is so funny. So much useless stuff you can do when you're going for max points on the short path. Okay, am I at 144? Yes. Okay, it's off to the Isle of the Crown.
Alex.
Okay. First thing we're going to do is give the white rose to Sing Sing as another gift to Cosima. But at that point, she tells Cosima, is like, Alex is putting himself in danger by giving me all this stuff, so don't take any more things from him. Go somewhere else.
Alexander.
So Sing Sing does not return after you do this, but you do get point for it.
The night.
She speaks in an alien language to the bird. Okay. Now, let's go to the pawn shop and pretend to commit suicide. In front of the genie so that he thinks that Alexander's dead.
Alexander.
You can't mute the speech without muting the sound effects. And so, it's funny sometimes, so that's why. Because you hear like little bits and pieces of words, it's kind of funny. So this cutscene reveals which is the correct lamp. Which lamp Shamir uses, what it looks like.
I told you.
It's this. Not that it matters.
Alexander's.
Okay, drink me potion wears off. I come to. Alright. Well, now that I'm done fake dying, can I trade my tinderbox?
Would you? Of course.
He's taking it in stride.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and trade our hunter's lamp to this lamp peddler.
Excuse.
Since we're on the short route, it literally makes no difference which one of these you take because you cannot do anything with it. So I'm going to take the one that I take the least often, which is this one here at the end. You get the same amount of points, which is 1, no matter which lamp you pick. So it's not like you get no points if you choose the wrong one. So feel free to choose the wrong one. He looks for a genie and fails. If you're doing the short path, because it doesn't matter. This lamp's kind of cool looking. And actually, since this is the only route where you're going to see it, let's hear the description, because this is a description most people will never hear.
Alexander has traded the hunter's lamp for a red oriental-style lamp made out of decorated paper.
Okay.
Alexander rubs the new lamp, but nothing.
Okay. All right. Okay, we're ready to go into the castle. And that's basically the same thing as the short path minimum. Is it? I think it is.
A group of servants.
Well, follow my directions.
Aye, Gruff.
Okay.
Those.
Let's do a safety save here. Well, actually, let's confirm. Should be at 149. Very good. Okay. Ah. I don't want to save with the same name. Ah. When did I turn caps lock on? Using the slave clothes as late as possible. Get to hear girl.
Girl.
All right, good night, sleep. Gain some of that sleep back. Quick chat, easy to skip. Get the mechanical nightingale ready. I'm going to use it as soon as they reach the bottom here and turn around again. Otherwise, they'll catch me.
The mechanical saw.
Okay, I'm going to mention one thing here. Now, I'm used to being in this spot when I walk back here, but you can end up kind of over here also. But I just realized while I was testing these runs that the way Alexander stands relative to the pillar depends on what side of the pillar he's on when you click on it with the hand. The way he usually ends up doing it, because of the way I'm usually here on the right side, he hides in a way that doesn't make any sense visually.
Alexander.
He goes like this. There's no way they would not see him coming down like this. But it works somehow. And then when I have to hide here again in a little bit, I'll hide the other way, and you can see the other animation, which looks much more realistic.
Alexander.
Portrait. Nail.
Alexander. Alexander.
Good thing the store's unlocked. Let's use the nail to pick the worst lock in the world on this trunk.
Alexander.
Get the incriminating letter. And then go put the nail and the portrait back in place. So it doesn't look weird.
Alexander.
Nothing looks out of place.
Alexander.
Then we go up here.
Alexander.
Casima's in this room. So let's talk to her through the door. Give her the dagger through the door. Which you actually have to do or else you die. Now let's go back and hide again. This time I'm going to do it the other way.
Alexander, here's...
Fuck! I walked out by accident! God damn it. Alright. Shit. Oh, it's so annoying. Wrong icon. Alright, I'm just going to run through this real quick.
Well...
I'll give my throat a bit of a rest.
From... Girl!
There's still time for girl! Yeah. No way to walk back in. It's just, you walked out and now you get caught if you do that. God damn it. My first mistake all stream, I'm sad. What's up, Insel? How's it going? Man, I was hoping for flawless. I'm gonna have to edit that for YouTube. I don't want to keep this in, okay?
Alexander.
Maybe I will, though.
Alexander.
Just happy to tune in. Hey, that's what I like to hear, man. I'm glad you enjoy yourself. Alright, let's hide in the right spot this time. Well, the spot that looks right, anyway. They both work. Look. Bye.
Alexander.
Okay.
Alexander.
Lots of chimes.
Alex. Alex. The. Hello.
You guys should do this pretty quick. Bye.
Alex.
Now it's hide the wrong way. It still works. But the animation's different depending on where you're standing. This makes no fucking sense at all. Ridiculous.
The guard dog. From it.
Wedding music starts. Okay, we're on the home stretch. Let's see how my points make sense. I should be... Oh, fuck. I fucked up. I forgot to do something. No. No, not again. Short max is such a weird route. It's easy to forget stuff. God damn. And you know what? The first time around, I forgot to do it too. So I would have had to abandon it anyway. Okay, take 3.
Yes.
God damn it.
From the open. Girl.
Thank you. So I get for going off of memory instead of following my route to the letter here. Damn it. We weren't maximizing, we weren't optimal. Let's get it right this time. Man.
Alexander. The mechanic.
Just use this so I don't have to worry about it. I have to get more useless information that gives me points, but I can't do anything with it.
Alexander find Alex.
I gotta open this.
Alexander.
The ebony box, and look at this. Get the second half of the voice door password. We don't even know where the voice door is, and we don't have the other half anyway. Not that it matters. If you know what it is, you can use it even without. Okay, now. 166. So you don't have to hear that cough. Yes, 166. Time to put the nail back. It's Cassima.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Hiding time. Alright. Oh, sad. Sadg. Swear to God if I screw it up again.
From down, it's what Alexander.
Okay. Wait. Make sure I'm good. 170? 170. Okay.
The wedding music.
Maybe I'll just leave it in. Who cares if I fuck up? Maybe I won't edit it. It's kind of funny. Also, I didn't describe stuff in as much detail the second and third time, so...
Wait.
I don't want to cut that out. Okay, we prove suspicion at least. He does mention is like, you could have written this yourself, which is valid. I could have. He doesn't know the difference, but because he has some suspicions too.
But
Do you?
We're gonna have Casimus.
Casimus!
Yeah. The genie in disguise is Cosima. Have a mirror to reveal your true self. Aha.
And you
I want to see, can I look at him?
Alexander is standing in a
He might not be clickable. I want to try though. Jeez.
Hey, stranger, come join me!
Alexander is standing in a
Too slow.
round tower. Stairs lead upward, spiraling towards the top of the
Dead
tower.
Anthony.
And Al-Hazred.
And Al-Hazred. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Enjoy your stay. Okay. Look at all this extra crap I have in inventory. I can't do anything with it. I have a spoiled egg.
Look what I...
Fort it. He did.
So...
So this cool little rotoscoped fight. And for the first like 5 times I play this game, I always was focused on this. But if you look here, this is not just an idle animation. You can see Cosima progressively cutting herself free from her ropes that are tying her up with the dagger that you gave her. I thought she was just kind of doing some idle animation until she stands up with the dagger, but they actually animated her cutting herself free from the restraints, which is a pretty cool detail that they could have gotten away with not doing. For sure.
Alexander.
There it is, 184. And we'll go look at the wedding, just see, I'll just point out like what we did, what we didn't do for the wedding. Kind of semi-skip through it. Oh. I always thought that this guard dog follows behind them at too much of a distance. Like, why? He could be closer, right? Why not? A week passes. Now, some things happen, right? I befriended Jalo, so he loves me now.
Captain Saladin to perform their wedding ceremony. Saladin is honored to do so.
He's not suspicious of me.
On this historical day,
Because I made friends with
great
him?
Joy in the land. Do you, Prince Alexander of Daventry, take Prince?
I do.
And do you?
I do.
Good. Turbo wedding.
Do you have a ring?
I have.
Very good. Please place the ring on Cosima's.
My insignia ring. Good thing it fits her. It could have easily not been her size, you know.
Who gives this bride to be wed?
That would be me! In the name of King Caliphim.
Thank you, Jalo.
Cut it off a little bit.
Since the groom has no family present,
Oh.
I will speak on his behalf. Alexander, your union with this woman is sanctioned and recognized in the...
Thank you, Saladin.
Then, Alexander...
Cut off the chair. Now he asked them to be king and queen.
What is it, Saladin?
Alexander,
Thank you, Captain.
will you too, Alexander?
Why?
I love my homeland.
Why?
Alexander.
I wish I will miss him. And my mother and sister. But I love you.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
So again, not much going on because you can only do so much on the short path. I did literally as much as I could, and this is still the wedding you get. It looks pretty barren in here. But see, now he's kind of like, he's happy. In the short minimum path, he's kind of just like giving you the side eye because he's like, I hope this guy is good for Cassima. All right, we're gonna cut it off before the copyrighted music begins. And that is the end of the short path maximum points route.